What's good, everyone? This is Artist of Truth, and welcome to another vlog entry. So, pardon me, because right now I'm actually outside and sitting in the back of my vehicle right now. But I wanted to discuss a few things that is transpiring in in various parts of the world, various parts of this country, I should say. And it's sad, you know, sad, very, very sad situation that I keep coming across. And I can't help but to wonder if these things are being done strategically in order to trigger melanated people to retaliate against against these uh racist individuals. It's like people are toxic, whether they are man, woman, young, old, uh melanated or non-melanated, foreigners, or even domestic. You have a lot of demonic, sick individuals that honestly they need to be put down. Um, Before I get into Kane Madden, let me just say, hey, click the like button, click the thumbs up button, share this content. Most of all, hit the subscribe button. I greatly appreciate that because you already know I enjoy giving my insight and wisdom on various topics. Most of all, I enjoy reading the comments and everyone's viewpoint. But yeah, continue to click the thumbs up button and subscribe for additional content. So, um, there's a case currently underway. I'm not for sure, it may get dismissed, but um, Kane Madden out in Louisville, Kentucky, was charged with raping an 8-year-old melanated girl. This girl was sitting on the step of her own porch on an iPad. And this individual who lives in the community or whatnot, um, struck her beside her head. He cracked her, he basically fractured her skull. And then he raped her. All right, let me repeat that. He hit her on the head with a shovel, fractured her skull, and raped her. Now, the circuit court judge that goes by the name of Annie O'Connor did nothing. Basically saying that it's a Kentucky law that he's not competent to stand trial. So his case more than likely is going to be dismissed. Um, Also in 2017, because this individual, the link is in my comments section. All right. So within 4 years, he has committed 9 crimes. In 2017, he committed a sexual assault. He had a sexual assault charge against a melanated woman in the same community. He sexually assaulted her, raped her, and as a matter of fact, he bit a portion of her eyebrow and skin off of her face. And you know what the courts did? They said he's not competent to stand trial, so we have to dismiss the case. And they let him go right back out into the community to sexually assault other women and girls. Now, first and foremost, you already know how I feel about Black Lives Matter. You see, they're nowhere to be found. The co-founder, she ain't doing shit. She ain't doing enough. And this is why I talk about Black Lives Matter. The whole movement is garbage. It's trash. The co-founders, they're not for us, baby. They're not for us. And they keep showing you time and time again. The co-founders, I was like, goddamn, the co-founder, the whole movement was funded by George Soros. So you already know who George Soros is. It was like, he's a false Jew. He's a false Jew. And using, and using melanated females, that's probably not even, they're not standing up for black folks at all. They're not. They're just doing a whole lot of talking. And I won't lie, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. And, black folks, help me understand, why are you taking part in this movement? But anyway. So where are all the females about toxic masculinity? Where y'all at? Where's your voice? And why the fuck are you not in Kentucky? Look here. I'll say it again. Why the fuck are you not in Kentucky? And why is this individual 4 years now, 4 years committing crimes and not being held, accountable, not serving any form of punishment, and still moving around? But furthermore, fuck Black Lives Matter. That's how I feel. Fuck Black Lives Matter and any other individual idiots that are following it. But again, this is toxic. It's toxic. It's demonic. Because you crack an 8-year-old upside the head and you rape her, and then you admit to it. You actually stand there before the judge and say, yeah, I did it. And he's not competent to stand trial. I'm thinking to myself, how in the hell is he not competent to stand trial? He keeps doing the same thing over and over again in the same community. Apparently, he's living in that community. He's competent to an extent. But see, Kentucky, the black men in Kentucky, y'all need to be going to that community. Because again, I'm going to post that. I'm posting this information. But the men in Kentucky, if you consider yourself a man, you need to be finding out where exactly this individual is, and you need to make him disappear. You need to see to it that he doesn't touch another woman ever again. Woman or girl. You should see to it that he never ever touches one ever again. And nobody sees him. Make him disappear. That's all I'm going to say about that. Because me, in my humble opinion, if I was there, I'd be like, yo, I'm not even playing them games. Because as soon as I see him, he dead on sight. It's going to be one of those quick pops. Pop, pop. Scoop him up. That's it. Wherever he goes after that, no one should even be concerned. That's a goddamn shame. That's a goddamn shame. That type of shit is unfolding. And really? Louisville, Kentucky. That's how y'all work. That's how y'all work. Damn, boy. Sometimes you got to laugh from screaming. From from just grabbing one of those idiots and just snapping his neck or her neck. Cause that judge, I'm like, shit, hey judge, why don't you take this motherfucker and put him in your community? And when he rapes and when he smashes your skull with a shovel, I want to see if you're going to have that same energy. See, a lot of these individuals, they don't have that same energy when the crime has been committed against them. They don't. At that point, they're looking for every loophole possible to get this motherfucker and put him in the dirt. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That was utterly just disgusting. Like, but what was that? Back in another topic, on another topic that I also came across, where you had a couple. You know what? Hold on. Let me jump to the most recent event that transpired in Columbia, South Carolina. So a sergeant in the Army that goes by the name of Jonathan Petland. All right. So Jonathan Petland assaulted a black man who lives in a suburban neighborhood. Oh, don't worry. That link is most definitely in the comment section as well. But this, this pig, and that's what I call him, that's pig. This son of a bitch had the audacity to tell a black man that he needs to get, asking him questions like, what are you doing here? You don't belong around here, and this, that, and the fifth, and blah, 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 telling him to get out of there and whatnot. So we don't know what's going to happen. But I will say this much. Black men, when you are approached by a pig, and that's exactly what I call them. When you are approached by a pig, whether they are in uniform or not, but this individual, he wasn't even a fucking cop. All right. I need these pigs to understand, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you to be telling someone, oh, you don't belong in this neighborhood? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Nobody. Oh, okay. Get the fuck out of my goddamn face. Those types of individuals, you give them 3 warnings. Calmly. You give them 3 warnings. After that 3rd warning, or even after they put their hands on you, pull out the strap and fire their ass up. If you got to empty the whole fucking clip, hit them below the waist. Light their ass up. Light their ass up. And when you light them up, carry on about your business. When the police come around, they start asking questions. Be like, yo, I asked them 3 times. Leave me alone. He's up there questioning me. You don't owe these. Look here. I need some of the pigs to understand this. I don't know who the fuck you think you are. But first and foremost, you better recognize where the fuck you came from. All right? You better recognize where the fuck you came from and who the fuck we are. You don't question us. Who the fuck are you? You came here. You came to our land. And for you to have the audacity to question us about, oh, what you doing around here? You don't belong around here. Who the fuck are you to tell me where I belong? That's not your... I was like, you're not my daddy. You're not my daddy. You're not no judge to me. You're not... Who the fuck are you? You nobody. And let me explain something to you all. Y'all gonna keep pressing that goddamn button with us. And when we start turning on y'all and we start firing y'all ass up, y'all run off at the mouth and we run up in your mouth, y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn to stop messing with melanated people. Because we gonna end up putting so much heat and so much fire up under y'all ass, y'all pigs gonna be afraid to even look in our direction. Y'all gonna learn to leave us alone. Cause once we start out stepping in y'all asses, y'all not gonna like that. Y'all gonna be crying about, oh, we need to work together. We need to unify and this, that, and the fifth. Nah. Cause my thing is, y'all don't like that shit. Y'all wanna live in peace. Hey, we wanna live in peace too. But as soon as you start infringing on our life, our liberty, in pursuit of happiness, you do understand we really and truly got every right to tear off in your ass 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We should not even be letting up. We should be keeping our foot in your ass going and coming. Every time you say something, every time you fuck around with our kids, we should be bodying y'all motherfuckers. We should be putting y'all asses in a goddamn body bag and making y'all goddamn disappear. Sitting around here waiting on police or waiting on the damn justice system. The justice system seems to continuously be failing us, but really works in everyone else's favor when it comes to incarcerating melanated people. That shit getting old, man. Ain't Jonathan Petland? Y'all better do something about that fool. They saying, oh, he military and this and the fifth. What that supposed to mean? I mean, okay. I'm just like, okay. So what? He's military. What that mean? No, this is not Kuwait. This is not Iraq. Put a bullet in that fool's face. Put a bullet in the fool's face. Let his wife be a widow. Since, they want to have the audacity to say, well, you don't belong here. Technically, y'all asses don't belong here neither. Your forefathers came here. It's like, the fuck you mean? Talking about we don't belong here. No, y'all asses don't belong here. It's like I can't stand them fools, man. Again, click the thumbs up button, click the subscribe button, share this information, share this. Again, I get it. We should not promote violence, but at what point do you say, you know what, enough is enough? At what point in your life do you say, you know what, enough is enough? Because you already see these police unions. Who are they pretty much ran by? Not us. The court system. Who are they ran by? Not us. They may have a few judges here and there, but even those judges are cowards. They are, a lot of them are afraid of doing the right thing. They don't want to do that. The last judge that I recall who happened to be a Muslim, they found that sister's body floating in the Hudson River. Oh, no one held accountable for her death. How ironic. How ironic. But yeah. So on the last one that I came across, I will post the link for that one as well, so you can check it out. Occurred with a black couple back in February out in Arizona. It's a black couple, melanated couple that have a food truck business. That food truck business is called What You Cooking out in Arizona. So I listen, I watched a video where they were utilizing a space to to prepare their foods and store whatever they had left over. The establishment was being rented out by a pig. And for some reason, this guy felt the need to attack a black couple. This individual pulled a gun on a melanated couple. And all of it was recorded on camera, of course, like I stated, I would have that information readily available, posted. But, it was just like, wait a minute. What reason did he have to pull a gun on a couple that he was doing business with? I'm going to have to follow up more on the case, but in the video, you could see where, this pig pulled a firearm on them, and the husband jumped up and grabbed him. And his wife was so afraid of calling the police, because she understands that, when the cops come with their guns drawn, in a lot of cases, some cops are just trigger happy. And it seems like if we happen to call the police, we happen to call on them, they're coming out and they're immediately looking at us as a threat. Like, what the fuck? But in the video, you could see it for yourself. The brother held him down until the cops arrived 11 minutes later. They got there. They already had their guns drawn. They separated the two, and they tased that pig. But now it's being determined right now if it was a hate crime. And I'm thinking to myself, I was just like, first and foremost, this pig produced information or some sort of shirt saying all lives matter, and then began to verbally attack the melanated woman while her husband was not around. So she got on the phone, she called her husband, she let him know that, hey, I don't feel comfortable, he's spazzing out for some reason. And then he arrived there, and before you know it, this pig pulled his fire, was trying to, I guess, shoot them both. If that brother wouldn't have stood up and pounced on him when he did, who knows what would have happened. But I bring all of this information to you all to talk about it. And I won't even lie, it's sad. It's a sad case. It's a sad situation, man. But this type of nonsense, there's only one way to put a stop to it. Again, I'm not that type of individual that's like, I promote violence. But if you keep presenting violence, unnecessary, you should get it back. You should reap what you sow. If you keep attacking melanated people and their children, melanated people should be giving you exactly what you asked for. You want that smoke, you want to prey on our women, men as a collective basis should come and decapitate your ass. Period. Oh, it goes for the female pigs too. Cause a lot of them, they're not innocent either. All of these goddamn Karens moving around here. Every time look up, they want to put their nose in your damn business. They want to tell you and your kids what you can and cannot do. And it's like, wait a minute, who the fuck are you again? Oh, bitch, you ain't nobody. Okay, you fuck around. I will slap the shit out of your ass too. Slap the shit out of you, and you can call your little piggy husband up there too. Get his ass roasted too. But that's what they really asking for. So, in response to all of this, brothers, you better stand the fuck up. It is time. When it comes to our children, or even if it's just a little girl in your community, you better stand the fuck up. Collectively. Now it's time to move. It's time to move. All that, let us come together, kumbaya. No. Nah, we on the hunt for your ass now. But most of all, in closing, Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter is totally and completely tragic. It is like two freight trains at full speed. And they just collided. It's just tragic. But again, click the subscribe button. Subscribe to my content. Hit the like button. Leave your comments below. And most of all, share. I greatly appreciate that. Again, feel free to leave your comments below. Check the videos out and let me know what you think. Boy, I tell you. Again, protect your peace, people. I love you, but please protect your peace. Because what's going on right now, this is too much. It's too much. It's time we start serving our own form of justice and stop relying on them. That's what you call being free. That's what you call being free, baby. All right. Talk with you soon. One love.